On May 18, 2010, Xbox 360 and PS3 would see the launch of a new Rockstar game that would dominate the console market and rise in fame. Red Dead Redemption, one of the best games on the PS3 and Xbox 360. But that same year, October 26, 2010, it would get one of the best DLCs for a video game ever made, Undead Nightmare. The first time I did play this game, it was on PS3, but I did play it when I think PS Now was a thing. It had no way for me to get the game either way, so I ended up playing it through the streaming service. The second time I played this was on Xbox One through the Xbox 360 backwards compatibility, but recently I decided to download Red Dead Undead Nightmare again and take my time with the entire game, getting every bit of experience and fun out of this game that I could. Before the Reyes mission, it took me 18 hours to get everything completed. Though it was stressful, it was still fun. But let me delve into the story and certain things in this game that I find very interesting. With the apocalypse on the rise, normal transportation, which would be normal horses, would come to be a hindrance. With the stamina being drained every second, you would actually feel so drained just riding around, which is why they implement 5 types of horses in the game, 4 of which have abilities. Starting with the lesser of all of them, the Undead horse. The Undead horse is a good starter horse if you do run across them and do tame them, because the stamina for Undead horses does never run down. So this is one of the most perfect starters for horses in the game. The only downside is that the horse don't listen. This horse does move by itself wherever it wants because the horse have no eyes. Each of these horses would actually be found in certain parts, 2 of them in the main island of Red Dead Redemption and 2 of the other ones in Mexico. These 4 horses that are calling out here is the 4 horses of the apocalypse. War is a fiery red horse that could ignite the undead with flames and also have infinite stamina. Famine, a dark brown horse that is attract swarms of locusts and is the fastest horse out of the 4. Also have infinite stamina. Pestilence, a sick white horse that could withstand damage and has infinite stamina, making it impossible to kill. Impossible my ass. And finally, Death, a mythical horse that could destroy everything it touches. Now, this unicorn is part of a quest to unlock our outfit too, which is the Undead Hunter outfit, if I'm correct about that, which you have to do some quests before. Well, that is what I do, and then the horse come out on the 5th scrap, and then I was able to unlock this. So it is part of like a trophy and unlocking our outfit. When you're talking about zombies in any type of game, in every type of zombie game, it have different types of zombies. With 4 primary zombies, the game is actually be very stressful when you're running to hordes. Most basic out of all of them is the fresh undead. These is basic newly turned zombies, relatively weak and slow, but in large numbers they could kill you. Bolters, yeah, these little crawly bitches is like one of the worst zombies to deal with. Bruisers is the 3rd type, which is basically like not a tank from Left 4 Dead, but more like the charger. Wretchers is ones that is basically spit acidic vomit at you, and when you do kill them, they actually explode and hurt you, which you could die from. Stranger missions is some missions that actually require you to go help people out and see the outcome. One of them stand out from every single one in the game. Birth of the Conservation Movement side mission. This stranger mission is the best stranger mission in the entire game because it has allowed you to go hunt down. Head up to tall trees, you will meet a guy. He will then task you to go around tall trees and kill 6 Bigfoot, which then you will end up wiping out an entire species. I do it humanely though. Random encounters is something very prominent in the Rockstar games. These random encounters will include a variety of different missions where you have to either listen to somebody or help them do something. The listening part is people will run up to you and say how they're not feeling too well, which then they will actually turn into a zombie and you will have to kill them. The story would be the only thing left when you finish everything in the game. John basically tasked with putting back together the world that was destroyed by a curse that somebody basically dig up. This curse ended up being a mask which John would actually have to go put back on a mantle to basically stop the undead. Every town in this game would actually be under attack. When you start off, it will be a white and red question mark symbol. When you do finally stop all the zombies in town, that question mark is actually turned into a blue and black cross, which means the town safe. But occasionally, one town at a time would actually get overtaken by zombies or overrun, which would turn into a green and white hand symbol reaching from a grave. Graves is one of the biggest things for towns as well, because it will stop the frequent overruns of zombies and slow down the overruns constantly. Looking back on this game now, this came out for 14 years and 4 months since February, and it's still very fun to play to this day. With it being on modern consoles and basically upgraded to HD, the game actually don't look bad at all. I still had fun just roaming around, and surprisingly this game feel like a totally different game than the actual main game. With everything I mentioned about this game here, including like everything with being released on modern consoles and how fun it actually is still, this is why it is one of the best, if not the best, DLC for a video game ever made. That is my Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare retrospective.